corn layout, I believe is what they're calling it in Tuscaloosa these days. Well, let's see, while we have a moment here, let's check out her handiwork.
Well, Friday, look at the way she's going to go back to the wall. She finds it and elevates at the right time. Back good 3 feet over the wall, bringing that home run back in.
Also had another terrific diving catch in yesterday's game. Here's Jayla Lassiter, who hit a 2-run home run Friday. And then drove in a run with a squeeze bunt yesterday. Missed it away, 2-1.
Brisky really holds on to that pitch. She's a little bit late with her release. She can pump those miles per hour up to 70. Giles has been on her toes back there behind the dish.
Holds up, 3-1.
But this is where at times Brisky can get herself in trouble because she actually ends up overthrowing, throwing through her spin. So the rise is too high, the drop is too low. You know, and sometimes for young pitchers, it's really a matter of learning how to not just throw in that circle, especially when your emotions are pumped up, but just spin the ball, let the ball do the work.
Oh, by the way, the second game of the doubleheader today for Texas has gone into extra innings at Missouri. If Texas loses that and LSU comes back to win, they would pull into a first-place tie. You see, by the way, we'll have Oklahoma and Oklahoma State for you on Wednesday night. It's Bedlam midweek. And then we'll have Texas hosting Tennessee next weekend. And now after the walk to Lassiter, something to cheer about for Tiger fans, because here come the Smash Sisters, Bajaran and Edwards.
Good play for the Tigers. Catcher number 12, Macy Bajaran.
Sacrifice fly in the first, and then lined out to second base in the fourth. Hevlin made a heck of a catch. Well,
Bajaran continues to kind of sneak back slowly off of the dish. She's done a good job of hitting the ball opposite field, but just sneaking back just a little bit. She's well off the dish. And that's why Alabama's been trying to work her on the outer half. Try to get her to roll over something to the left side.
There is the second Smash Sister on deck, and Tori Edwards just got a piece of it.
And that is a just miss.
Junior from Louisiana, been a starter her entire career, really having a breakout season this year. Beth Torina says she plays like a pro. Her approach, professional. Skies that. And that'll be Vandegrift taking charge. A couple stranded, 5-1 Bama. Games of this series, but 5 on the board here in game 3 as we head to the 6th. Heavner rolls one in. It's Hevlin to lead off, 2, 3, and 4.
So their offensive attack has been impressive here in this game, scoring in 3 of the 5 innings, just scoring 1 time in the previous 12 innings. look much more prepared in this game, knowing what they're hunting off of Hebner.
Missed it away, 2-1. That score has now gone final in Como. Texas a winner in extra innings, so they will hang on to sole possession of first place. Fly ball, and ooh, almost some traffic. Handled by Lassiter, one down. The push for playoff positioning is on. Less than 2 weeks to go in the regular season in the NBA. Got Lakers, Mavs, Nuggets, Kings. Our Wednesday doubleheader. It'll start with NBA Countdown at 7 Eastern. Inching ever closer to the NBA playoffs. Pruitt laying down the bunt. Hebner able to take care of it. Edwards okay on the stretch. She's a little slow to get up. Oh, and that would be big for LSU.
Couldn't tell if her foot was stepped on.
No, she's reaching for her back on the stretch. Athletic trainer out to work on her. Boy, on the stretch. And then wincing right away.
Play at first base is under review for malicious contact at first base. The previous play is under further review.
And now they're going to review to see if she kept her foot on the base, perhaps?
Or potentially contact?
Or was is the back injury due to contact from the base runner? Oh yeah, it was an elbow to the back of the base runner Pruitt. So it was an elbow to the back that hurt Edwards. Again, another reason why we need the safety bag in college softball. So are they checking for malicious contact from the base runner down the line? The review going on back at Mission Control in Birmingham, the SEC offices.
Yeah, a lot of these athletes, they go through running drills, right? Really work on their form, which should be cheek to cheek. But there are times that when you're reaching for the bag, your elbows, right, you start to run more like a helicopter and your elbows go out.
After further review, number 11 for Alabama will receive a team warning for contact at first base. Alabama's been warned.
So a warning to Pruitt running down the line. There's the freeze frame of it. Two down. And it's Brooke Elistad. Yeah, the 4 spot in the lineup, 1 for 3 today.
I think at some point, you know, the coaches need to make a decision on that bag and whether or not you're going to use the orange bag. There's no reason to.
It's been approved, right? It's just a matter of
100%
executing.
Yeah. At least we need the conferences or somebody Division I to step up and say, hey, we're going to use this. We use it as an Olympic team sport at the international level because the game is so fast. And the athlete coming down the line, sometimes the first baseman going back to the bag, the second baseman coming over. There's so many athletes colliding toward that bag to make the play at a very high speed, there's no reason not to have it. It also gives a clear lane for the runners to be able to use the running lane without having to come back into the field of play to hit first base, which is in the field of play.
Full count. And a 2-out walk.
Fourth walk of the game given up by LSU.
For Alabama, number 15, Kendall Clark.
So Kendall Clark will come to the plate for the second time. She walked and scored in the 5th. Takes a good hack. And now 0-2. Edwards, by the way, set to lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Tigers. And with the warning, Pruitt can stay in the game. Was not deemed to be malicious to result in an ejection. Base runner over to second. The wild pitch.
Those are some of those control issues that we saw yesterday. Jaden Heavner with her start.
Bama's 500 today with a runner in scoring position. And Clark strikes out to end the threat. And then hit a rocket down the line at third, and a nice play by Elsted got her out.
And she's been aggressive, swinging early in the count. Last at bat, this at bat.
Beth Torina calls her a special talent, top 25 recruit. Last year, had a toe injury, only played 3 games. And the roller to second, she'll beat it out. And the Alabama error opens a door here in the 6th.
Edwards gets down the line very well. This ball hit in front of her. Hevlin a little bit deep on that glove action instead of going and getting that. It's easy to do because Edwards hits the ball so hard, but I think that's a ball that she can actually go get. Steps back, again, the nemesis this year for that defense of Alabama. They have struggled with the routine plays. 51st error of the year for Alabama. Check that 52nd.
They're actually going to score that a single.
Oh. Okay, well, I might disagree with that.
But it was an error that led to a run in the 1st. Let's see if a miscue leads to one here in the 6th. Mackenzie Rudity, a ground out and a walk. Brisky on in relief of Riley. First time through this part of the order for her. And a 4-pitch walk. Hey, tonight's Sunday night baseball matchup is the Cardinals and the Red Sox. They're just about to get underway over on ESPN. Sunday night baseball coming your way tonight from Fenway Park. And a threat a brewing here for LSU in the bottom of the 6th. And Lance McMahon out to talk with Jocelyn Brisky. The LSU hitters getting together.
This is an Alabama team that's done a very good job of turning double plays. 25 on the year. They turned one back in the 2nd inning. So even though they've struggled with the routine plays, they've done very, very well at turning doubles, positioning themselves well for those double plays. See if they can roll a ground ball here and try and pick up a couple outs.
Bedell a walk and a single today. Take strike 1. One and one. Ground ball through the right side. Waving Edwards home. Throw to the plate, not in time. The throw down to 3rd and over to 2nd. None of those in time. And LSU a run in and 2 in scoring position. And the tying run comes to the plate.
How about Bedell picking up her 5th RBI of the year? She's going to get a pitch slightly elevated on the inner half. She's going to bash that through the 3-4 hole. You can see that Hedlund was playing up the middle, and Tori Edwards legging it all the way around with no outs, just coming in hard, scoring that 1st run, and then with the throws going around, not in time, getting Rudity at 3rd is going to make Bedell the opportunity to go up to 2nd. This is a very aggressive LSU team with a lot of speed.
And it would appear a pitching change is coming for Alabama. And will it be the LSU transfer? It appears it will be. Ailey Johnson coming on with a 3-run lead and the tying run at the plate. And nobody out. The right-hander in her 2nd year now at Alabama, former Alabama High School Player of the Year. Had 21 appearances last year with the Tide.
Very familiar with this ballpark. 33 strikeouts on the year, and the majority of those strikeouts coming with that changeup. She's got one of the most devastating changeups in the game of softball. And so Johnson going to be using that changeup that we talk about. It's devastating. She'll throw it at any count. She'll throw it 1st pitch. She'll throw it last pitch. She also will throw a rise ball and drop ball that will climb into the upper 60s. But that changeup will dip into the low 50s. It is all about velocity differential and creating a spread. And so pressure situation here for Johnson, coming back to where she started her collegiate career.
An error, a walk, a single. 2 in scoring position for Maddox McKee, who was grounded into a double play and lined out to left field. Just hit her 1st home run of the season midweek. She has 8 RBI. First pitch swing and fouls it back.
A little bit of extra gas in the tank for Johnson. Last pitch registering at 69 miles an hour.
Ground ball hops over the glove of Dukeshire and a run will score. Throw to the plate, and the tag is made to get Bedell. as one run scores and another is cut down at home.
Well, how about McGee hopping this ball through the infield, but Hevlin making that diving catch. That is absolutely going to save a run. Bedell trying to sneak into home, but Giles easily going to be able to grab that. Oh, and then it looked like she made the tag on the foot.
No challenge, no review.
No challenge, yep. That was a close play from that angle. It's hard to tell if she actually got the foot of Bedell.
The RBI single for McKee. Tying run back at the plate for LSU. Let's take another look at it, and the tag is made on the foot.
Yep.
This has been a storyline that Alabama is trying to shake. They've lost leads in the 6th or 7th inning in 6 games this year, including UCLA, Oklahoma State, Florida State, and Texas A&M. And now the go-ahead run will come to the plate for LSU. Second walk of the inning.
Yeah, second walk of the inning. 5th free pass of the game.
There you go, 9 of 15 losses. They had a chance and it slipped away. Here's Avery Hodge. A fly out and a strikeout for Hodge. And to a short for the second out. They do not get the base runner diving back in. 2 down and to the top of the order, and Danica Coffey.
Senior leader coming up in a big situation for LSU.
Looking for her first hit of the day. Takes a strike from Johnson, her former teammate. Oh, 2.
Starts her out with a 54-mile-an-hour changeup and then dials up that pitch on the outer half to 64 miles an hour.
Reaches for it, the ground ball to Hevlin in the play to first, and that ends the threat. Alabama would love a little padding. 6, 7, and 8 coming up. Here's Abby Dukeshire. Reached on an error, and her pinch runner scored in the 4th.
Well, this is part of the lineup that's really done the damage for Alabama. Dukeshire getting on, but 7, 8, and 9 have been outstanding.
Six, 7, 8, 9 have scored 4 of the 5 runs, and Lauren Johnson 4 RBI in the 9 hole. And laces that out to left, base hit.
Dukeshire having herself a nice game. Made some good defensive plays out there at first base, and now opportunity here late in the game in the 7th to try to get things started. A leadoff base hit, pitch on the outer half. Able to get around it.
That's their 9th hit of the day. The Bats have come alive here in Game 3 after they scored just 1 run in the first 2 games of the series. Here's Hawkins. Singled and scored in the 2nd. Drops down the sacrifice. And Dukeshire into scoring position. That's her second sacrifice of the ball game. Her bunt was involved in the big 3-run fourth inning earlier. Here's Marley Giles.
And she's had a nice day as well. 2 for 2.
Has been on base all 3 of her plate appearances.
And I think this is the one bat that if Alabama can really get it to wake up, it makes a big difference. She's been all throughout the lineup, has slid down to that 8 spot, maybe taking a little bit of pressure off of her, just trying to get her some good pitches to see. She's had that today.
Right back up the middle. Waving the runner in, and now slamming on the brakes is Dukeshire as Murph changed his mind. Runners on the corners with 1 out.
Well, and I think that's a good decision. That's a leverage count for Giles. It's a 2-0 pitch, and you can tell she knows what she's hunting. Looking on the outer half, it's a backdoor curveball that Giles is just going to send right back up the middle. This is a big day for her, going 3 for 3, and you can see Murphy is waving Dukeshire around, and at the last second holds her up.
Giles ties her career high with a 3-hit day, and here is the lethal Lauren Johnson. RBI single in the second, 2-run double in the fourth, RBI single in the fifth.
This is Johnson outstanding with the bat. RBI single. How about a double off of the wall? Almost goes yard. And then again, another RBI single. Not to mention a rob job in the first game. A layout defensively in the second game.
Gets a hit here. That's a career high runs batted in for. Little self-talk. Also has never had a 4-hit game before.
She's doing a good job of tracking those pitches from the lefty.
Johnson out to right. Runner will tag from third. Dukeshire and won't test the arm of Rudity. 2 down. Top of the order, and Vandegrift looking for her first hit of the series. A reminder on Wednesday night, ESPN2, 8 Eastern, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State for a little midweek. No longer together in the Big 12, but they'll be at a Hall of Fame Stadium, Devon Park. Vandegrift launches that one. Back it goes to the wall and gone. A bleacher shot for Audrey Vandegrift. Plates 3 more for Alabama.
Look at the celebration at home. Vandegrift just going yard. That's just her 3rd home run of the year. She is more about average and speed versus power. Aggressive early in this account and just drives this ball. Gets a little bit of help with that wind, driving that out of the yard. That is a big step up for Vandegrift. First hit of this series. Big 3-run home run.
A lot of insurance for the Tide. Their second 3-run inning of the game, and it's 8-3. Evelyn skies that in foul territory, and the catch is made by Maddox McKay, but a 3-run shot. Ground ball to third, gobbled up by Elistad, 1 down.
I like the way that Johnson, even though she's only thrown to a couple of hitters in this game, I feel like from a calling perspective, she's establishing her hard velocity first and then coming back with her changeup. In the past, she threw a line share of changeup. First pitch, like right there, 54 miles an hour. So she'll throw it in any count, but I think when she really establishes that high 60-mile-an-hour pitch, it just makes that 54-mile-an-hour changeup just knee-buckling.
Here's Bajaran, a sac fly back in the first inning. A line out and a fly out for Macy. Drives that one out to center. It's off the glove of Vandegrift and out to the warning track. And a double to lead things off for LSU.
Bajaran just taking a pitch that's elevated. It's hard. After seeing two changeups, she attacks the hard stuff, gets it past Vandegrift. Nice effort out in center field. Really good backup by Johnson.
Blocked by Giles.
Yeah, Giles building that up. Really good job not allowing Jones, the pinch runner, to advance.
He scored twice in the sixth. The rally thwarted somewhat by a base runner tossed out at home, and Edwards golfs that one over the berm. A tattoo of a home run for Torrey.
Wow.
An absolute rocket, the deepest I think I've ever seen here.
Yeah. That ball, there was no chance that that was staying in the park. That is a pitch down below her knee. She's hunting inside. You could see it from her first swing of the at-bat, and she doesn't even watch it leave the yard. Look at that explosion, the swing velocity. So the bat head speed and then the exit velocity. Her exit velocities are up over 84 miles an hour. That easily has to be a 300-foot shot.
Is this another one? Down the line, back on the track and against the wall. The catch is made by Pruitt. 2 down.
Larissa Pruitt, really good job of keeping her eye on this ball. This one looks like it potentially has the opportunity to leave the yard, but goes back. Good catch on the warning track, bumping into the wall and keeping that ball in her glove.
Down to their final out here, Savannah Bedell.
Edwards shot her 14th of the year for the freshman.
She's now 2 RBI and 3 home runs away from setting new freshman records here at LSU.
And her numbers are just staggering, and just comes from all that strength and power she generates. Just going to be fun to watch throughout her career. I mean, even just for the rest of her freshman year, to see where her numbers end up.
That was a launch. Riley trying to shake it off and finish the job for Alabama.
I wonder if it wasn't for Andres Vandegrift's home run, that would have knotted up the game.
Yes. Well, we talked about the freshmen in the open of the program, Michelle. High five to us.
Five.
We got it right. They have delivered today. Bedell grounds it to Hevlin, and this could do it. Ball game. Alabama wins game 3 of the series, 8-5. And that 3-run home run in the top of the 7th ends up being the game winner for Vandegrift.
Yeah, great job by Alabama to come back and win game 3 of this series, just showing the grit that they have. Every game at this point is important. It's resume building, so a huge win for Alabama over LSU.
8-5, your final.